Hi everyone, I'm from Ukraine. In the last video I told you about the beginning of the war and about how I first saw Russian military equipment in my city, due to which I had to move. I left my city only 2 weeks after the start of the war. In this video I want to tell you why I couldn't leave earlier. I will tell you about how Russian troops fired at civilians who tried to leave my city. On the first day of the war, we began to pack things. We wanted to go to another part in the country immediately, but we realized that it would be unsafe. Some of our friends left the city on the very first day of the war. Some people didn't manage to leave the city and Russian troops fired at them. When we packed our things, we realized that it would not be safe to leave. Perhaps we made the right decision not to leave immediately. We hoped that our city would be safe, but our city wasn't safe. Every day Russian troops shelled houses, schools and killed civilians in Ukraine. We tried not to drive around the city because shelling could start at any moment. I remember how a few days after the war started, my mother went to the store far from our house. She left the store and went home, but the siren started and we heard Russian planes flying over our city. I called my mother and told her to go home faster. I was very scared because the bombing could start at any moment. When she was going home, she stopped a passing car and asked the driver to give her a lift. Then she came home and we went to the basement together. But it was very scary. Now I want to explain a few reasons why we were not able to leave our city earlier. Firstly, our city was encircled by Russian troops. Secondly, shelling could begin at any moment. There were cases when some people tried to leave the city, but unfortunately they didn't succeed. Thirdly, we knew that our car could break down. A few days before the war, we bought a can of petrol for our car, but we understood that this might not be enough to get where we needed. Many gas stations didn't work. Besides, we have some problems with the car. Our car could break down at any moment. We also didn't want to leave because we were afraid of meeting Russian forces. We know that there were cases when Russian forces left their military equipment and took away cars from citizens. But 2 weeks later, we finally managed to leave. Thank God, while we were driving to another city, our car didn't break down. In this video, I told you why we couldn't leave our city for 2 weeks. In the following videos, I will tell you how we eventually managed to get to another part of the country. Thanks everyone for watching my video. I will continue to tell you what is happening in my country. Wait for my next videos. Bye everyone.